What up, y'all? It's your girl Selena coming at you with another video. First, I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I want to thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have looked through my content so far and you found something that is for you. I post videos about my life and about my journey, my experiences. So I hope you guys enjoy my talks and whatever vlogs I manage to get on here. And to my old subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me. I appreciate and I love you all so much. Thank you for your patience and everything. And we're gonna jump right into this video. So today I'm going to talk about what to do if you did not get into medical school. So before I start this video, I want to make some things clear. So when it comes to Jamaican terms, when Jamaicans say or refer to medical school, there's only one thing that pops up in their mind. It is MBBS, becoming a doctor, becoming a physician. That is the first thing, that is the only thing for some that pops up in your mind. But medical school is a general term that has different aspects of medical careers under it, such as being a physiotherapist or a radiologist or a anatomist, epidemiologist. All of those stuff fall under medical school. But today's video, we're gonna focus on MBBS, the degree MBBS, or becoming a physician or a medical doctor. So you did not get into the MBBS program. What next? So in this video, I'm going to talk about your different options. If it was because of grades, if it was because of finances, I'm going to give you a breakdown of everything that I am aware of that you can do if you truly have a passion for MBBS and you truly want to do MBBS and you're wanting a solution so that you can start your MBBS program so that you can become that physician or that medical doctor that you've always dreamt of becoming. Okay? So, if it is because of grades why you did not get admitted to MBBS, there are a few things that you can do. So if you're attending the University of the West Indies, you can do a program in the Science and Technology faculty. After your first year, you can request for a transfer to the MBBS program. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, it is not as easy said than done. You're going to be in competition with CAPE students, you're going to be in competition with degreed students. Therefore, your GPA for that first year of being in SciTech needs to be very high. And we're talking about like a 3.8, a 3.9, 4.0 GPA so that you can be competitive. Okay? But that is an option if you want an option. That is an option. Your second option is to do a degree in medical sciences, and then when you finish that degree, which would be your first degree, you can reapply to MBBS, and there's a higher chance of you getting in, especially if you have a first class honors, because you would be competitive against everyone else, and you have a higher chance of getting your 80-20% subsidy. Now, that is a great option. It's just that you're gonna have to be very patient with yourself, because if you're going to do your first degree, that's 3 years, and time will pass. Best believe time will pass and you will get to go and do your MBBS if that is something that you want to do, if it's something that you are passionate about doing and you believe that is your life purpose. The 3 years will pass, so don't just look at it as 3 years. All right? And it will help you better when you are ready to do your MBBS, because you will have done majority of those courses. You'll be aware of everything that you'll be required to do in MBBS. You'll be a bit more mature compared to when you just stepped out of high school, and you'll be focused and ready to take on that 5 years MBBS program. All right? So don't just look at it as 3 years. There are different courses in the medical faculty that you can do. You can do anatomy, physiology, pharmacology. That's under the BBMS program called the basic medical sciences, Bachelor of Basic Medical Sciences. That is what I did for my first degree because my plan was to do MBBS after. However, after completing my first degree in basic medical sciences, I didn't want to do MBBS anymore. I did not feel like becoming a doctor was my life goal. So I changed to epidemiology. So I am doing my master's in epidemiology, completing my master's in epidemiology. And yeah, I just have my research to submit now, and that is stressing me out. But we're gonna move, okay? So it depends on your passion. It depends on your reason why you want to do MBBS. That will keep you going. And if you find that you need to do MBBS and that is what your life goal and your life purpose is, then go for it. Don't watch the 3 years. The 3 years will pass by. Alright? Your other options in the medical faculty is physiotherapy, radiology. You have, well, if you don't necessarily want to do MBBS anymore, you can do dentistry. You would still be a doctor, but you would be a dentist. Yay. There's also pharmacology, not pharmacology. There's also PharmD. So that's Doctor of Pharmacy. You'll still be a doctor, you'll still be in the medical field, but it all depends on what you want to do. Is it that you just want a doctor at the first part of your name? Or is it that you truly want to be a medical doctor, like a physician, surgeon? Like, that's what you truly want to do. So, like, do some self-reflection, see what you truly want to do, and then try to move from there. Alright, if it's because of finances why you're not able to do MBBS, that was one of my reasons why I did not do MBBS first instead of the Bachelor of Basic Medical Sciences degree that I currently have. It was because of finances. I got into medical school. I was not able to pay the 3 point whatever mil per year that they wanted me to pay. I did not get the subsidy, and I was not trying to take out a loan to do that. As I said before, I was not that passionate about being a doctor. I believed that is what I was supposed to do because that was all I knew. But at the end of the day, when I was in the medical faculty and I saw that there were so many other options, I was like, okay, we're gonna keep moving. But if it's because of finances why you did not get to do, or yeah, if it's because of finances why you're not doing MBBS currently, you can you can request for a defer, and you can try to sort out the finances. But it depends, because sometimes some of the admissions don't give you an opportunity to defer. We're gonna move on from that. Okay, I'll give you the other options in the meantime. You can request a 50% bursary. So you can go to the bursary office, the bursary and grants office, and you can apply for a 50% bursary. What that will do is it will cover 50% of your tuition, and you would only have 50% more to pay. You can also try to do the same SciTech for 1 year, reapply, and see if you get your 80-20% subsidy. That's a very high risk one. Your chances, just as long as you keep your GPA 3.5, 3.6, 3.8, 4.0, then your chances are very high. But it's a high risk. I warned you, it's a high risk. So I would lean more towards the 50% bursary if that's an option. There is student loan, but I'm not the type of person that will tell you and push you to go get student loan for that much money. I don't even think they're gonna give you for 3 point. They probably give you like 1 mil, and then you have to find the rest somewhere else. You can also go for scholarships. If your grades were really good and you didn't get the subsidy, try writing to institutions for financial help. Apply for scholarships for financial help and see how much they can cover. But let's put this into context. So let's say that you get the 50% bursary that you applied for, and you applied for scholarships, and you applied and you asked for help from other financial institutions, you know, and you got the other 50%, then you'll be good. Every year you'll be fine. Like, you'll be okay. So don't give up just because of finances. Like, there are means and ways around finances. So that should not be the reason. That should not be your only reason why. Like, if you have a passion and a love for it, that should not be your reason why you don't do it. You know what I mean? Try to find the ways to get to the finances. And if you're a Christian, have faith that the Lord will provide for you. My thing was finances, but I never really loved MBBS like that. I never had good intentions of becoming a doctor. So, and when I say I didn't have good intentions, it doesn't, no, I never had, like, no. I mean, I was going in it because that was the only thing I knew of. I was doing all the sciences. I didn't know that there were so many other fields or careers in the medical world, and that was the only thing that I grew up knowing I was supposed to become. So yeah, it wasn't for good intent. It wasn't like, oh yes, I want to be, what's his name, the next Ben, you know, the guy, Conjuring Twins. Yeah, that it wasn't really that. That was just the only thing I knew. But there are so many other options out there that you can explore, and I would urge you to explore them if you realize that it's the only reason why you're doing MBBS, because that's the only thing you grew up knowing that you should do. So if it is that you want to explore your other options, I can give you a few things to explore. As I said before, in the medical faculty, you have physiology, you have radiology, you have sports medicine, you have the basic medical sciences, which is pretty much medical research. You have cell biology, you have not cell biology, you have cell culture, you have yeah, so many stuff. What did I miss? You have epidemiology, which is what I'm doing now, but that's at the master's level. You have public health, yes, you should know. You have nursing. But if it's a case where being a doctor is the only thing, like let me tell you something. If I ask you why do you want to become a doctor, and your only reason is because I want to help people, that's not a good enough reason to become a doctor. Because there are so many other careers that you can take on in this world that will allow you to help people. So you need something a bit stronger than I want to help people. And I feel like that's an important thing in writing that essay for the medical faculty as well. When you want to get into MBBS, your essay needs to contain more than I want to help people. Like, why do you need to do MBBS specifically to help people? You get what I'm saying? So yeah, there's so many other ways to help people. So if you realize that your only thing is because I want to help people, then explore your other options before getting into that degree or doing that degree. Because remember, you know, it's 5 years, and those 5 years don't easy. So you need to make sure that it's something that you truly want to do. It's something that you're truly passionate about. It's something that you have good intentions for, and you're not just doing it because it's what's expected of you. Alright? Anyways, I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you have any more questions, you can go ahead and comment below what your question is, and I will try my best to answer it. You could also send me a message on Instagram if it is a private question that you want to ask me. I don't want everybody in the comments to see. You can send me a message on Instagram, and I will do my best to answer your question. Anyways, And I hope to see you guys in the next video. And yeah, oh yes, YouTube things. If you like my video, subscribe. That makes sense. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel so that you can see more of these type of videos. As I said in the beginning, I do a lot of videos on my journey, my personal journey, what I learned along the way, and I share it with you guys so that it can help you guys along the way. Alright? Anyways, I'm gonna go get some food. Bye!